Hello, hello, hello. I'm No More Worlds, and as you can tell from my avatar here, I'm a serious gamer. And I'm going to be jumping back into Bannerlord, a game I haven't played in a very long time, in a fairly long time. And we'll see if I can remember how to. Also, see if this music's way too loud. It's very dramatic. But I'm going to be doing the sandbox because I've done the campaign before. It's long. There's a lot of story to it. Screw all that. Jump into the campaign. There'll be a little opening cinematic in just a second. Let's watch.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
Wow. I'm not going to be doing any of that shit, though. Yeah, I don't care about being a hero or turning back the tides of anything. We're gonna be doing mostly trading and making money. That's how you win wars. Logistics. Look it up in a book. So if that's the case, we're gonna go with the Aserai, the southern desert people, and they get caravans 30% cheaper, 10% less trade penalty, no speed penalty in deserts, or on deserts rather. They have a negative when it comes to daily wages of their troops, but we'll keep our party pretty small and elite. We're gonna be making money. I don't care. That's gonna be minor. It's gonna be a drop in the bucket. Let's go in with them. See how they do. That's the strong features right there. But why don't we go female gender? Yep. Change the hair first. I think something like, I don't know, this. It's not bad. Yeah. That's someone you'd buy from, especially like that. Let's dip the height a bit. Wait. Build. Again, we're not a fighter. We make money. We might be using a bow pretty consistently, though. That's the way to do it. I like skin type 4, I think. Makeup-wise, it's over here. It's pretty enjoyable. We're gonna adjust the nose just a little bit. chin, a little Habsburgy for my taste. So let's just dip that down. We'll soften the jawline, up the jaw height. And that's fine. She's great. Lovely. The eyes, I think, are fine. She's going to be wearing clothes. Better clothes than these, but she should be wearing clothes. So that's fine. Let's go into next. Now, if you've never played Mountain Blade before, the way you sort of get your starter character stats is these little questionnaire things. And since I'm going to be going pretty heavily for bow, I want control bow. Probably want a bit of riding. Athletics is good early on if you don't have a horse. You can do a lot of running. Fleeing is a really rarely talked about skill in war. You should be able to flee pretty readily. But I think bows, athletics, roguery. Don't know if we're going to be using much of that, but maybe a bit. Tactics are definitely a big thing, so some cunning. Social is good, especially for trade. Urban merchants wouldn't be bad. Give us trade and charm, but I think we're going to go with control up. I kind of like the urban back alley start. Little ragamuffin right here. Our attention to detail will get us bow and athletics. Excellent early on, especially with all the desert bandits we'll be fighting. This is a gigantic shirt. It's like David Byrne's tuxedo from that Talking Heads video. Hunted small game. We'll get some more bow and tactics. Excellent. This will really help, I think, tactics in large scale battles. It sort of gives you an edge in the auto resolve phase, so that's good. Rode with the scouts because it'll give us some. Kind of assumed that would give us scouting. It didn't, but riding and bow, I do want at least 1 point in riding. Some points in endurance will be fine, I guess. But that's plenty of bow skill. And let's see. Before you set out in life and venture, your biggest achievement was athletics and roguery. That's all right. Polearm and crossbow, I don't particularly care about, although that gives us more control. Treated people well. Does that give us any trade? No, but it ups our social. We might be using that. Crossbow. Trade and smithing. Yeah, we invested some money, because I do want some trade skill. Defeated an enemy in battle, though. Yeah, I think we just invested some. There's usually one more question in the main campaign, so that's what's throwing me off a bit here. We'll get some trade. 3 bow, 5 control, that's fine. 2, 3 in intelligence is not bad. We have absolutely no skill with melee, but that's fine. Start off as pretty young, 20. 2 unspent focus points and 1 attribute point. But if we up our age... That's a good-looking 50-year-old. If we up our age, it gives us quite a bit more points, but we're not going to do that, because I think you can die. You can have children in this, you can die of old age. We need a banner, little sigil. Go with something. Is there money? Anything money-based? This is kind of money-y. Background color. Black. Gold. It's not terrible. Anything really valuable looking? Some geometric shapes. There's some leaves. I like the leaves a lot. The scorpion's not bad. It's a very trade-friendly animal, the scorpion. Snake. I'll go with the scorpion. You can go with a lighter gold. It's more of a tan, I guess. Gray. Guess that's a blue. I will go with gold. There we go. Next up. Our family name is Banai Julu. That's fine. And then we can roll for our name, whatever their culture is. So, Jinda Zahara, that's a good one. Will be Zahara, whatever I said beforehand. Banai Julu. And we're going to go with a warrior difficulty, which isn't the hardest, but it does reduce damage I take to 50% of what the AI puts out. Friendly troops only take 75% of the damage. Recruitment's a little bit easier, otherwise you have to raise quite a bit of trust. This will be a good start. So we start out with 1. You can't see any of the stuff behind me. That's fine, though. In fact, I'm going to do us a favor real quick. There we go. Does this help you guys out? You can see the stats of my caravan, my party rather, right there. I gained a level. Now you can't see this. That's fine, though. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I think probably level up in bow. Increases headshot damage or decreases your bow accuracy when movement. I think that's going to be a hell of a lot more useful. Can put more points into it as well. Riding, no. Can we get trade up? Get some focus points into trade. And then we can get some free attribute points as well. If that's the case, I want to up my social. And I don't think I'm good enough at anything else to invest in yet. But we can add focus points, probably add more to the bow, let's be honest here. And let's get more in trade. There we go. Traits. Calculating. Perfect. Now, we're going to need to recruit some people. We start off with 1,000 gold down here. That's fine. 1,000 gold's good. Let's recruit. Seems to be a quest here for us. I don't care. They're going to cost us 40 to recruit. That's fine. We should probably check if we have food. Do we have food? We have no food. Oh my god. Let's get some food. Your troops need food. That's important. Let's trade real quick. What's the cheapest food here? Fish? Sure. Let's do 2 days worth of food. That's probably fine. No, let's get some more just to be safe. We're gonna leave for now. Let's just we're gonna look around. So Mountain Blade is a game about a little overworld map, and then when you meet up with an enemy force, you go into a little tactical map. First-person controls, good models on the overworld, good models in the game itself. That's a band of 17 looters. They will attack me. They'll win, too, because they have a hell of a lot more troops. They're poorly armed, and if you're very skilled at the game, you can beat them. Are they gonna outrun me? 3.6. No, I outrun them. If I had more troops, I'd definitely go up against them, but I think it's pretty meaningless to go up against someone right now, right? Probably. Yeah? Go away. Stop following me. Oh, this is a much smaller group. There's a nice small group. That's who we should be fighting. Let's recruit more troops. There's none here. They've just been picked clean. That's fine, though, because we'll chase these guys. So they're at 4.9, and I'm at 5.5. I'll catch them eventually. We can speed up the game here. Hope to God I don't... There we go. Nice try, Brigand. Surrender. Alright, so 6 versus 7. I'm pretty confident we'll win this. We're going to attack. Now, I don't remember a lot of the hotkeys for this game. And the hotkeys are kind of important. I'm just going to go ahead and move this back. Just shrink us down a little bit. Yeah, that's probably good there, right? The hell are they coming from? There's a way to bring up a mini-map in this. I think your troops will face... Oh my god. F1. F3. I think they've murdered my troops. That's fine, because I can take them. Unfortunately, my controller's plugged in, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's going off every time I fire a bow, which makes this even more epic. Okay. So I got 19 shots left. I'm going to stop shooting at them riding. You can definitely close down your radius a little bit if you're not riding, or if you have the skill for it. What we're going to do is slow down to a crawl. I feel like that should have hit. Thank you. I mean, we're going to dance around these guys. We have a horse, they don't. Oh my god, they butchered my troops. I wasn't paying attention when they died. I'm going to ride around a bit. I'm going to unplug my friggin' controller. Don't. Wow, this is deeply annoying. Is this just from unplugging the controller? I didn't know this game could be played with a controller. Let's see if I can. Gameplay. User, campaign. By looking direction cursor. Done. I think I have to plug this back in. I'm not playing the goddamn... I'm not playing a thing with a shooter with controllers. That's insane. Thank you. It's gonna have to be plugged in. There we go. That might be too high. Oh, that's moderately annoying. Alright, we're gonna do this now. So this is directionally based. You definitely want some good run up if you're going to charge at someone. My horse is incredibly bloody for very little damage we've taken. They have a lot of rocks, too. I don't know where the hell they got all these. Alright. I mean, if you're going to just start swinging at me, I'm just going to do this to you again. This is... There we go. That's the area if I wanted to retreat. I don't. Worst case scenario, you know, I'm just gonna ride them down. I'm getting some good experience. I'm dealing very little damage. If you're shot with the bow, I feel like you should stop. Like... God damn it. There we go. That man is dying. This is ridiculous. A very crappy horse as well. It's not particularly fast. You can get much faster horses in this game. Nope. There's the border again. That's fine. Line up a good shot. It's a terrible shot. We got 8 bullets left. Missiles, I should say. Die. Thank you. You die now. They will retreat if they've taken enough damage. I feel like they should give up. I'm really just making them look like punks right now, you know? Just making them look like fools. Line up here. Got a good shot on them. Oh, man. That was nasty. Also, I mean, less nasty. That was cleaner. Oh, is there one left? Dude, I'd give up. There you go. Now teabag him with the horse. Good job, boy. You can't see it, but that's what I'm doing. Is that enter? Backspace? Tab, that's it. Alright, so that's how much renown we gain. We'll need renown later on when we want to do things. This is our army. We lost 4 people, 1 wounded. We gained 1.1 morale. I don't think we captured anyone. No, they have 2 wounded, so we did capture people. It's good. Let's capture them as prisoners, and we'll sell them as slaves, as all good people do. Done. And these are all the fine things they had. The most valuable thing here, a pickaxe and some butter. Excellent. Wonder if any of their armor is better than mine. I'm not sure. I've exceeded my capacity to carry things. I guess I have a pretty low capacity right now. Probably have to get some spare horses. That's going to slow us down, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Where's the nearest town? It's back this way. Yeah, the nearest town's over here. So we go back to Koyaz. Speed is terrible. But look at that. We got our troops back. That's a looter party. They will murder me. So avoid them. They're quite a bit bigger than me, and you saw what happened when I fought 7. Troops were absolute trash, but you can't blame them too much. You know, some crazy person on a horse just came by to recruit them. We can go in here and check for mercenaries. They tend to be of a higher quality, but they're much more expensive. There seems to be a quest here. Don't really care for it, though. Let's go to the tavern. Ransom my prisoners. I can recruit an outrider. Far too goddamn expensive. Not doing that. Arena's closed. Let's go to trade. And let's get rid of... Let's see what my shoes are at. So... Armor tier 0. Leg armor 5. Leg armor 3, or 1. Yeah, these are terrible. Terrible. My thing weighs quite a bit, but it also provides actual armor, so we don't need this, don't need this. This matches mine. The weight is better, so I think we'll be taking this. Even if it's not as cool looking. Sell this. Don't need this pickaxe. Don't need this pitchfork. Butter. I think we'll sell it for now because we have the fish. Done. That should have lowered our capacity considerably. We can check the party screen for that, I think. Inventory screen? Yeah, there we go. Now we're at capacity. Troops give us a plus 40. If we had a spare horse, we can carry more. Or a camel. Now, get one of these horses. My horse is crap. This is a hell of a lot faster and more maneuverable, so I think I'll probably take one. And I'm going to take that for myself. But this shouldn't... Yeah, this greatly increases how much we can carry. Look at that. 50 to 1 out of 150. I think pack animals, it has a limit, so you can't just stack up on them indefinitely. But it will also increase our speed. And I don't really think I want to buy another one just quite yet. But this should be good for now. I can look to see if there's anything I want to buy, and I think I want some arrows. Additional arrows are always good, just so I can keep shooting. Simple hunting bow is fine for now. Let's just take this, put this on here. And we lost most of our money. That's fine, we don't really need it. I'm going to just look around for more troops. Kanar of Abba was lost, not Kanar. So we'll get little notifications down here over time about different stuff that's happening. We can buy products from them, and generally it might be a little cheaper depending on the village and what they produce. But let's keep topping up fish and stuff like that. I'm going to keep dashing through the areas just to stack up some troops. Especially if we want to go up against looters again. Looters are definitely your first opponents in this game. Shouldn't be taken too seriously. Good way to level up early on. There are much more dangerous outlaw bands in the deserts. You have desert bandits. Very difficult comparatively to the looters. I think the sea raiders up north, even worse than that. So let's keep moving. Keep recruiting anyone we can. These other armies are taking all the troops. I really need them. I think these guys produce iron. We're upping our scouting as we go along. Okay, so these guys train something a little higher, we're not going to be able to afford that. We really just want the bottom of the barrel troops. We'll be leveling them up ourselves. Keep moving. Hopefully I don't run into some desert bandits. Having a mostly cavalry force does increase your speed by some considerable measure. But we're not going to be doing that for quite a while. Oh, another little village right here. You son of a bitch. Did you just stop recruiting everyone? I need them. Let's go down here. I think heading further to the west, we'll find quite a bit more in the way of enemy troops, of looters and small bands like that. So we'll head back this way. These guys sell horses. I'm curious at how expensive they are. So buy products. Ooh, mule. I might just have to buy that. That's going to increase our... Yep. Now look at this. This horse I have, same horse. I paid a considerably larger amount for it. Probably 50 more gold. Cheaper here. So you got to keep that in mind. This is how good trading is going to be done. It's finding small villages early on. But right now we're going to be making our money off murder. Very small murders of the poor. And that's really what matters. Still have plenty of fish. That's fine. Recruit. Very cheap units here. Don't really want to pay for that yet. Let's go find ourselves some more looters. Heading up north to where those larger looter bands were. I think we're more ready for them. I have more arrows. That's really all that matters. Desert bandits. 7. As long as there's not another band that runs up on us, I think we'll be fine. Okay, oh my god, no. Ah, flee. 11. 2 cavalry, 9 infantry. Their infantry is going to be better, and they have cavalry. I really don't want to deal with them right now until I get better infantry. So that's their hideout. That's where they'll be spawning from, so that's a good way to farm early on. I'm going to avoid them for now. I don't want to deal with that. I want looters. Yeah, you. Get over here. Killing you.
You best back off.
Nice try, brigand. Let's go. Gonna attack. F2. I don't know where they're coming from. Oh, can't go up this hill. Oh, there they are.
Kill them all!
I've completely fucked that up. But we did get a good charge in on them, so that's all that matters. I'm gonna charge into there. Oh, this sword is so much slower than I'm used to. They're almost all dead. Good job, guys. I helped. You can tell because my sleeve is bloody. Look at that. Glorious. Woo. Yeah, haha. So, we lost 12 people? Oh my god, alright. Well, we got 10 prisoners. Do we have 3 guys left? That's insane. It's insane. Capture all this loot. Oh my god, why would anyone sign up with me? The death rate's insane. What's the party at? These guys are ready to level up, though. So, we want to look at probably getting Mamluk cavalry is pretty good. Their archers are alright, so I think we're going to get the tribesmen leveled up. So we're going to be a little stronger now. I'm not going to be Didn't like that. I have to pay to level them up. It's moderate annoyance. And they will cost more now if I want to keep them. Their wages are a little higher. Not too bad. I think we should have made some sort of profit. Let's go to the tavern district right away. I'm gonna ransom these prisoners. Go back and let's do some trade. I don't have anything on my arm, so I'll be taking that. And wrapped shoes are not better. Hood's not better. Start getting rid of this stuff. Pitchfork and hatchet. And we made some money. I'm gonna sell the meat, keep the grain. Look at that, back up to 900. And all it cost us was all those troops. It's more looters there. I'm going to avoid them. But I think this is a good introduction. We're going to probably do a few more parts of this, and we'll see how it goes. So I've been No More Worlds, and you've watched me just utterly cock things up repeatedly in a game I haven't played in a while. But, hopefully I get better. This is the only way. Thanks for joining me.